our community celebrates and supports some of the things that Shannon was doing that may have gotten on some of our nerves, and we may have thought were, minstrel-esque.
You gonna make a word up? Just do it. No, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Not like Trip. Not like Trip. Not like Trip. Yeah.
What's the word?
Hatch did
No,
that
Hatch did it too.
Deservant.
Hey, look, I'm still in his old opinion, so like we can do what we do.
I have kind of muted my opinion of Shannon a long time ago.
Oh, tell me why and how.
Because I didn't like what he had become.
Ooh, talk about that.
And I didn't like how he portrayed himself. I didn't like it's kind of like the same reason I don't like Steve Harvey. I think you can evolve, and I don't think that once you get to a certain place, I think you have to hold yourself with a great example. I think Steve Harvey, I'm gonna talk like this because I can talk like this all the time if I want to, because I'm from the South. You know what I mean? And
good. That was good. I was thinking, like, man, he really sound like him.
It's like Jay Farrell. Like, look out.
Right. And at some point, I believe it's an act, and I don't think he was being his authentic self. And when you're not your authentic self, you'll tend to do things that will expose you to bad stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You will misstep when you're not being authentic.
You're out your element.
Yeah,
you will get beat. What they say, like Mark Twain said, like, be careful arguing with fools, like being out of your element, because then not only will they beat you with experience, but they also, they also know that they fools. Like,
right.
You're not a fool, but you acting a fool.
Right.
Like, that's why I never act hard around gangsters, because I know I'm really not gangster. Like, when the strap come out, I am screaming louder than you've ever heard. When you about to swing at me, I am like terrified. I don't like contact. I don't like combat. I don't like getting shot. Like none of this. So why am I seen somebody be like, and what you gonna do? You know what I'm about to do? Like, shoot, yeah. Like I ain't got none of that. And I think what you're saying is being like not authentic puts you in an element that you don't really want to swim in.
Right.
So you're going to end up drowning.
Right. And I think he did it for the show. I think he liked to brag to his friends about it. I'm sure the booty was probably good and all of that.
Who, you talking about 19?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But still,
Oh, boy.
He's damn near my age.
Oh, boy.
You know that shit ain't.
No,
Not
he
the
ain't
same
that
age.
old.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's
Same
not.
age.
Oh, yes, he is.
You are 60.
No, I'm not.
65?
He went up 57.
Colonel Sanders looking at how old is the Colonel?
58, 56.
57.
Oh, yeah, you got him.
56, ain't he?
56, yeah. He wear it different.
That's
Let's just
your
say that. Yeah. He ain't got all that. No.
Well, if I don't look like this, I look 45. So.
Oh, yeah. That's what she said. You got an OnlyFans, too. She lied.
And she ain't 19.
I get that a lot, Rich. 20.
She's 20. No, totally.
But I just felt like it's inauthentic. And,
Damn.
Unauthentic.
that too.
That too. I don't know the difference between in and on either on that one, but it's not authentic. That's why I went not authentic.
I think authentic can be both unauthentic and inauthentic.
I don't know.
So break it down. Like, so you were off.
So I was off of them. So that's why I've never watched this podcast. That's why I don't typically watch him on Stephen A. Smith's show. He's just too loud for no reason and just kind of doing.
I disagree there. I think that's who he is. I mean, he is from the South, right? He's from I think Mississippi or somewhere. Steve Harvey's not from the South, by the way. He's from Cleveland. So he ain't from the South. He just talked that way.
That's even worse.
He just talked that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Shannon Sharpe, I feel like he reinvented himself, man, in a way that was great. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else was thinking about getting a Cat Williams on their podcast before he did it. Nobody else was thinking about getting Cheryl Underwood on their podcast.
Sure they were. Cheryl Underwood's been
Cheryl
Underwood has been a talk show host. What do you mean?
But my point is,
and he got lucky with the Cat Williams thing. That was lightning in a bottle, bro.
Yeah, but he's also getting these people on these interviews that a lot of people weren't interviewing. That we were interested in hearing their stories and seeing things about them. So I feel like he broke the mold in that point. Cat Williams obviously broke the mold. right? Broke the internet. But I feel like he reinvented himself, and I mean, great for him if he's going to make more money in his podcast career than he ever did playing football.
I don't care about the money, but when you reinvent yourself, you are inventing, right? So you are moving away from authenticity.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think reinventing yourself means moving away from authenticity. I think it can. It
doesn't have to be. You can highlight different attributes of your personality.
Right.
Like you can be like, now I'm pitching this up instead of before I had this down. Like you can on a CBS show, because I used to go there when Shannon was on there.
I was about to go there.
He was go there.
I was gonna say, I think with Shannon, what he did, he got lucky twice, but he was smart enough to know, hey, this worked, so now I'm gonna play into it. So is it not authentic? I don't know, but like you said, it could be another person's personality that he just wasn't showing. So the first thing was he was doing Skip and Shannon for a while, and it was doing numbers. But when he started doing the Unk thing, when they started calling him Unk, when he come out with the Henny and the stocking cap and the Black and Mile, it took off.
It went.
And then he saw that, and then he started playing into that, and then it went there. Then when you brought up him interviewing like Cheryl Underwood and all these people on his podcast, he wasn't really doing that before, but Cat Williams hit. Right. And like you said, he didn't know Cat Williams was going to take off the way it did. No. But when he did, it was like, oh, this is a bag that is open. Let me go dig in there. Let me go get the Cheryl Underwoods. And now he's doing every black comedian. Right. So he's just playing into whatever he sees.
He's giving what the audience wants.
But that also means you just looking at what you did, what's happening, what
works.
That's TV. That's entertainment.
It's working.
That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, it's so weird because I'm on both sides. Like I am not mad at Shannon for keep showing more of who you are. First of all, you can't pull it off if it ain't in your bag, right? So it's in his bag. He making these moves. So you got to salute that. Even though I wouldn't want to raise my hand to be that character, but that's not me. It's Shannon. That's why I'm watching Shannon do it. So no problem. But I do know what you're saying. Like, this is something that's been in the black culture forever, especially when you talk about it being minstrel of like, we were talking about Dion. It's a difference between we'll accept you, Dion, if you take a seat at the table versus, oh, you trying to make us sit at your table. And that's a different animal, it seems like, from the world. It seems like with Shannon, when he was doing the character, it was like, is that who you really are? Is that the only way we can get our own? Is the only way we can get there is by like playing down to the lowest of stereotypes of us. But I let that go a long time ago because I was like, it's entertaining, it's funny. People liked it. He knew that he liked it, so they kept going. But now, the real conversation is Shannon kept doing that and kept reinventing himself. So what happens is, what are you tethered to if you continue to be all these different things when if you were tethered to who you really are right now in this lawsuit and these allegations, you will be way more credible, way more respected and understood versus, oh, I thought you didn't send emails. Now you're on a text everywhere. Oh, I thought you wouldn't even be in an elevator with a girl. Now you all out there like this with a 19-year-old. And this is why whenever something ever happens to me, don't ask a single soul. Just go to the channel. It's coming out. Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you.
It's so crazy people still stuck in Pat Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.